low body strength, power, and strength endurance. Block number 1 is strength. Block number 2 is explosive power. Block 3 is going to be muscular endurance, strength endurance. Let's get after it. First block, we're just keeping it really basic with a back squat. Everyone should have access to barbell and rig, but if you don't, you can just do also dumbbell goblet squat, or you can do kettlebell goblet squat as well. So the purpose here is a bilateral squat movement. Okay, that's what we're training here. Starting off very simple. Block number 2, we're doing explosive power. We're gonna come over here to the trap bar. We're gonna do an explosive trap bar shrug. Then we're gonna jump into this seated broad jump over here. So once again, the first block was relative strength. Block number 2, explosive power. All right, block 3. We're going to start off with a Cossack Squat variation. So we're going for endurance, we're going for a higher repetition, and we're incorporating some mobility in there as well. You can use a dumbbell, a kettlebell, or a dumbbell plate. Whatever you have access to. The tool doesn't really matter, it's the movement pattern, right? So we're going for high repetition, anywhere between 16 to even 30 reps per side, alternating back and forth, or you can go one at a time. Rest about 10-15 seconds, and you're going to go into this kettlebell swing variation. If you're not familiar with this swing, go ahead and just do a basic stationary swing. Remember, the kettlebell swing is a hip hinge movement. It's a ballistic hip hinge movement. It's not a squat. Your knees should only have a slight bend, and the only thing really bending is your hips. So it's a hip hinge movement focused on your posterior strength and endurance, and it's also a good cardiovascular workout as well. Then the third exercise, you're going to go over here to a Bulgarian split squat, an iso hold, kettlebell overhead. Or you can use your dumbbell, or you can use a barbell plate. So you're holding that for 10 seconds. You're counting 10 to 12 breaths and switch sides. If you only have one day a week to train your lower body and you're concerned just about functionality and strength, this might be a good approach. First circuit is relative strength or absolute strength. Second circuit is going to be explosive power. And the third one is more about strength endurance. All right, so you're hitting all the movement patterns and training some various energy systems. But once again, like I always say, your movement regimen, your strength regimen should be tailored to your lifestyle. It should enhance your lifestyle. It shouldn't take away from your life. It shouldn't make you too sore for life. It shouldn't make you too tired for life or too irritable for life. It should enhance it. It should enhance your spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It should make you pop up in the morning and ready to get after the day. Movement also is a way to really celebrate your passion for living. Passion for living this beautiful life, and you've been gifted this body here to move it exercise it in a number of different ways. It's a way you can give thanks and acknowledge it. At the same time, you're training for functionality, for everyday life. You're training for metabolic health, to increase lifespan, to reduce risk of disease, right? To have a quality human experience. I believe that's what movement is. So always remember that when you're getting into your session. Even if there's many days you don't feel like getting after it, just do something and just start anywhere. At least you did something. It's about building healthy lifestyle patterns. That's what movement is. It doesn't have to be beast mode and hardcore every time. There are plenty of days where I don't feel that energetic and that enthusiastic, but I know if I get into the garage gym and I start at least attempting a really low intensity version of the idea that I had of what I'm supposed to train that day, I'll start feeling better as I go and I start giving more. And then the session ends and I have a release. I feel good neurotransmitters. I sweat. I feel much better. My creativity is flowing. Now things that bothered me before are no longer bothering me as much because you're releasing and letting go. Petty things don't matter anymore. Now you can go about the day and feel accomplished for what you did here, ready to take on any tasks that you have. So it's about completing the vision you have for yourself 20, 30, 40, 50 years down the line. Every day, every time you move is a chance to help get yourself closer to that, to live it. Keep your fire strong.